MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of the American League Championship Series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 New York Yankees.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
First pitch, 7:05.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit toward the right side, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First offering on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball two. This is line to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He'll get it into second.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
He's set. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with two away.
The left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Digging in, J.D. Martinez. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one. Martinez swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was a 20th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will, so you better be on top of your...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. One left for the Reds. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark, how do they go about winning an AL pennant here at home?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at one. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, You want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 1-2. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first. 2 away.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
1-1 the count. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them a 4.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Drives it the other way to deep right. Back goes Betts on the warning track. He makes the catch. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping up now, number 23. He'll get his first shot with the bat here.
Number 23.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. Stanton is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Batting 7. The catcher, Christian Sanchez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the third out. In order go the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off for the
Next
Yankees,
for New York, Aaron Judge,
right fielder,
as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Ball and a strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Giancarlo Stanton now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
So a beautiful running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a solid route, covered quite a bit of ground, 110 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. That's a catch to remember. Sale sets. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Lays off 2-2 now.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Fouled off. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So it's first and third with 2 away, and that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
From the stretch, the 1-2, and it's fouled away.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. We'll move to the third with no score.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the center fielder, Chris Owens.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players. But apparently, when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, all rise, fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break. Finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game in baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
The 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Owings gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Still 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center, his second home run of the series, as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Now batting, third baseman
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Hit on the ground to short. Throw, and he's pulled out on a close play at first.
now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 3 runs already home here. Line toward right center. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it. Not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Here's J.D. Martinez as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runners on first with 1 down. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And he's safe.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And show track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Digging in to try it again. Number 23. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. So striding forward now, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay out that slider and make him bring up something straight to strike zone.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. We played 2.5. Boston leads it 3-0. Here's Didi Gregorius
leading off for the Yankees.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts moves over. 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch on its way. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The first baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Striding in, Christian Vasquez as we begin the top of the 4th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Standing in, Chris Owings. Reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's by him. It's 0-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now batting, second baseman.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox fourth, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man Brock Holt. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Lifted down the line in left, but this will land untouched. 2 out, nobody on. The next 0-2. And another foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
Got to think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this one will bend foul.
Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck.
Popped up. Urshela has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox go down. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Holt takes it in. And there's one down now.
Next for the Yankees.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. No runs, just 1 hit, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team struggle.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Meanwhile now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that's in there for strike 1.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more.
This is hit pretty well out to left field. Back goes Martinez. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. A base hit in his first trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Drilled to the left side. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Throws in on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Yanks strand a pair. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better two-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there 0-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. So one away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch coming. Here it is. Shoots this one over to first. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Ready once again, Mookie Betts. A fly out and a single for him so far. From the stretch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Into the box, J.D. Martinez, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
One there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. So, welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth with a punch out, 1 away. Digging in now for the Yankees, Didi Gregorius comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there for strike 1. Gregorius is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gio Urshela. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Michael Lorenzen takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 21.
Now at the plate, number 23. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Back goes Stanton, still ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. His fourth long ball of this series as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping in now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll go after a curveball off the plate, it's strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Ready for another chance? Christian Vasquez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this. Sandy Leon will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 3, Sandy Leon.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And a ball and a strike now to Sandy Leon. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Line hard toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Chris Owings.
Here's Chris Owings now. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's 0 for 5. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. The Red Sox tack on 1 more thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom. Sandy Leon will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Stepping into the box, Luke Voigt. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
A 1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. Bounce towards the second baseman. To his right, Holt. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ.
Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it, and that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail here 4-0. Zach Britton
please.
is on to pitch from
Now
the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Striding in for Boston, Brock Holt would lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next. First pitch on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. He pulls this one into right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Number 2.
Xander Bogaerts will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. He's set, and the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box now, Rafael Devers.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the first pitch to him. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
Hot shot down the line. Set and the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Sanchez corrals it, and the throw to first ends the inning. So digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitch to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And right into the shift. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Next for the Yankees.
Next will be the designated hitter, Torres. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Lays off 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Sale has his target, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. And right into the shift. But this will get foul for strike 2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Adam Ottavino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So here's the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Andrew Benintendi is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Benintendi.
Line toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Number 23 will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Base hit into right center. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
To right in time for the double play.
The catcher, number 3.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Sandy Leon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Benintendi on third with 2 out. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first two batters.
Now a swing and a miss, and that pitch wound up hitting him. But Andrew Benintendi will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. So striding in, Aaron Hicks. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Heath Hembry is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Popped up. And there's the first out.
Now batting.
And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Matty V, what a nice performance in this one. 7 shutout innings. Watching from the dugout now, hard to believe that he could pitch any better than he did through the first 7 innings.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Owings ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Gio Urshela. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, we've seen some good pitching in this one, but can we give some love to the catcher? Not only is he able to control,
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Tyler Lyons enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Now batting. Second base.
Here's Brock Holt now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Swing and a liner to second for one, and it's wide of the bag and right by him. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Usually these guys turn the 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed there and it sailed over the second baseman's head.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Slow little roller to third. Urshela gonna have to hurry, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Rafael Devers. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His second home run of the series as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, the strategy to walk the previous batter intentionally was sound. In my opinion, what wasn't sound was the execution of the last pitch, which was promptly deposited far beyond anyone's reach. That stings, but I don't fault the manager for trying to do the right thing.
Dylan Betances comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. That's lifted the other way out to left. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 23.
Now the Red Sox DH, number 23. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Mitch Moreland is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
No ball,
well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Line toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. They're going to try to wave that runner around third. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. But the damage done as the Red Sox get 4 thanks to the grand slam. Sir Anthony Dominguez, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Number 58, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Settling in now, Luke Voigt, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
First baseman.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Standing in, DJ LeMahieu. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Benintendi is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
The right fielder, number 99.
The Yankees down to their final out. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox have fought off elimination here on the road. They've set up a winner-take-all Game 7 tomorrow night as this one is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously every game is so important in the postseason.